Hey everybody, welcome back, and Blue7776, thank you very much for that sub, much appreciated bud, much appreciated. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hey Building, hey Ghost DK, hopefully everyone's having a great Friday so far. So we're back on the good old PV Canyon Crossings Day, and obviously we're into August, so it's busy time for harvesting. I've already got a couple of contracts on the way. One on potatoes, one doing some weeding. But I need to get this guy up and running. I do have one helper actually doing onion harvest on one of my fields at the minute. So he's going to need to be emptied out soon. Mr. Oppies, how are you doing? Right, so I've got down here some canola and some
Billy
wheat
is a nuisance.
to get
He will be gone in 2 weeks.
harvested.
I apologize for this inconvenience.
Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, how you doing, buddy? And yes, I am a nuisance. Right, so let's start on this field, I think, first of all. Get you unfolding. There we go. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. Alrighty. Let's get this connected and started off. But yes, got some maybe not so great news regarding next week. Mr. Scurvy with a resuff of 23 months. Holy smoke. Has it been that long already? Wow, thank you very much. I should jump in Discord, shouldn't I? There we go. Cool. Wow. Thank you for definitely. Right, so get him going. Wow. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm the best, but I'm getting there. Yeah. Right then, so obviously that harvester can carry on as it is. And obviously I can get my second one up and running on my other field. I do have a field up the top here of sorghum to get harvested as well. So very busy on the farm today. How's it going there, Mr. Viking Streaming? Welcome in as well. Right then. Ooh. I never noticed those plants growing through. Ooh. Need to get them cleared out a bit. And obviously, yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Scurvy Hyam or Mr. Green Thumb Farmer, make sure to click on their links, give them all a follow. There we go. But yeah, here we go. Just get that tractor out of the way. Busy. So yeah, obviously, like during the last stream, I mentioned about getting some new internet fitted, some nice new fibre. Got a message through a little while ago saying they're unfortunately unable to supply it at this time. Not sure as and when it'll be fitted due to the underground network currently fitted. It's like, oh my god, that could not come at a worse time, to be honest. So yeah, I have no idea what's going to be happening next week. Definitely going to be a stream on Monday, but the rest of the weekend for the foreseeable future, I have no idea if I'm going to be streaming or doing anything online, to be honest. But yeah, that is kind of a kick in the you-know-where. It's like, what's the point in offering a service that they cannot supply? It's like, really? So kind of a little bit upset with that, and yeah, as you can imagine, not in the greatest of moods. But yeah, for now anyway, we're just going to carry on as it is and hopefully be able to figure something out over the weekend, whether I have to invest in a temporary internet, like pay monthly type deal or something. But yeah, I'm gonna figure something out anyway. But yeah, that really did bug the crap out of me. But anyway, let's get this guy up and running. So I'm going to do one end here, and then I'll pop it on a hard helper, and I can focus on unloading stuff. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a great week so far. obviously we are going to be going on till Mr. Dashnet goes live a little bit later on. Hey. There we go. So let's get this going. There we go. As I'm really terrible at keeping a straight line, let's get that. Oh, I've seen this. I should have really repaired this. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so slow. Okay, time to cheat. Bugger it. Can't remember, is it all of them? Yeah, set that. We'll fill that up. There we go. That's a little bit healthier. Right, so that would cost me a couple of hundred and some fuel. Easiest way to do it is to come in here. I'm going to deduct, so we'll say 850. There we go. It's done, sorted. Alright then, cool. Right, doing great. Now it's the weekend. Exactly! Yes! Now I'm not sure if there's going to be an update coming tomorrow. Obviously I have sent over a couple of updates to Mr. Dashnet already this week. So obviously it depends on him really. He may just throw them up on the mod follow switch for you guys to get. But yeah, definitely got a few things to get on with anyway. So the nice thing is a lot of the map is now done. Obviously the border is the one thing that Dave is working on at the minute when he's not playing 7 Days to Die. And obviously once that is done, we're going to then focus on getting the fairgrounds done. So yeah, well, obviously once that is out and released, that should be pretty much the map complete. There may be the odd updates after that and between now and then, but yeah, it's pretty much all in the map, and yeah, you guys can just enjoy it. But obviously, like I say, if you do come across any issues, make sure to let us know as well so we can get them addressed. But how you doing there, Nuts Grumpy and Mr. Jurors? So let's get you going. You're fine, right then. I now need to go find some tractors. Right, so let's see. I need to get that cleared. There we go. That'll do for that one. Let's see what's going on. Just got in from work, so I'm here, there, and everywhere at the minute. Yep. Not to worry, buddy. And hopefully you haven't had a great week. Didn't work too hard. Let's use you. But yeah, if you're not following Mr. Nuts Grumpy Dwarf, make sure to click on that link and give him a follow. And also Mr. Viking. Yes, I'm slacking a little bit today. Just try and get these guys up and running, and then I was going to focus on getting some shout outs done. But yeah, Viking and Nuts Grumpy have already got there. But yeah, here we go. Right, so he's full already. Thankfully, crop destruction is turned off, so I can drive on my crops, so yay. There we go. Now, I keep getting a few questions about fishing still, and the breakable buildings and rocks and stuff, so in a little while, what I'll probably do is just show them off once again. Am I even over it? No, I'm not. Dang it. Come across a little bit. There we go. Just concentrate on the game. We will take care of the shadows. Will do, thank you very much. But yeah, just going to be doing a little bit of farming. I did get the, obviously, now that I'm into August, earlier on I did get the 2 additional orchards placed down. I still need to go through and plough them, fertilise and lime them, but they are now placed and yeah, growing and doing whatever they do. There we go, let's get you out of the way. Alright, so I can pop over there in a sec. Let's do this way, be easier. So here we go. Hopefully I'm on road. Yep, so there we go. So we got the coca trees in now over there. And obviously the pecan. So that is now them all placed down. I've got all the orchards down. So woohoo! Obviously I do have a bit of grassland left over. One thing to mention as well, obviously on Wednesday stream I mentioned about these signs. Obviously they are on my Trello. Now, I may have made a slight oops before releasing them and uploaded the wrong one. The ones that are up there, or were up there on Wednesday, didn't have the images shown correctly and were throwing errors. Obviously, I went through after the stream and uploaded the correct one that shows these images. So if you did grab them back then and weren't you're not aware, make sure to go back over there and grab them again and make sure, because they do help a little bit actually, to especially when you've got these big orchard areas set up like me. And how is Mr. Viking doing?
Just relaxing. Have been in the garden today, so
Nice.
a lot of grass mowing and cutting trimming my what's it called, hedge.
All right, yeah. Ooh.
So
Let me put this on a minute, because I want to see the size of this place. If it'll show me. So going up. Right, yeah. Cool. I am a student gardening actually. My dad's
yeah, you are more than welcome.
my dad's a professional gardener, so that's kind of where it comes from. Obviously, when I was growing up, I was always seeing him growing crops and stuff in the garden and flowers, and I kind of wanted to. I actually learned a little bit from him along the way, but I really wanted to learn more about how they could be used in food and other things. So that's why I went into chefing, and actually for a little while did like aromatherapy as well. So yeah, it's kind of nice being able to take something from the garden, put it into a pot, into the oven or whatever, make some food, or even throw it into like making some oils for massaging and stuff. So yeah, that's really kind of cool, and that's something I do really miss. Obviously, we're on the ninth floor of a flat; it's fully self-contained, so having plants and stuff is a freaking nightmare here, to be honest. But yeah, obviously we could get an allotment, but it's like 2-3 year wait. It's like, do I really want to wait that long? I don't know. Maybe one day I'll just end up buying a load of little herb pots or something, put them in the kitchen windowsill or something. I don't know, and just start again from there. But you never know. One day I might get a little garden. But yeah, that's not
I
bad
love
actually.
my veggie garden, and
Mm.
we also have fruit trees. So we have apples and pears.
Yep.
And then we have some bushes with blackberries and raspberries.
All right. Cool. So quite
So
a lot of different things. Nice.
yeah, and for the last 2 weeks we have been eating our own potatoes.
Ooh.
So
Old potatoes. Don't you mean new potatoes?
the own potatoes.
Oh, your own potatoes. Okay. I thought you said
Sorry.
old potatoes there. That's okay. My
No.
mistake. My mistake. Whoops.
So freshly dug up from our garden, and then
Lovely. That is definitely something I miss. And the nice thing is, with especially like a lot of these veggies and stuff, if you have like a small plot of land, you don't need like huge areas to grow these veggies. You can actually do it in pots and stuff. Like if you've got like an old dustbin or something, you can actually grow your potatoes and carrots and stuff in there. What you could technically do is go through, cut some holes in the sides of the bins and such, and you could have like your strawberries and your fruits and stuff growing that way. So it's they're very versatile, these little spaces. So yeah, if you're into
my
growing plants, yeah, think outside the box, should we say? That's better.
my cousin, he is a carpenter.
Yep, that's fine.
So last year he built some boxes we can do our veggie garden in.
All right, yeah, that's kind of cool. Yes. So yeah, with those orchards, just a quick one. Obviously I've got, like I mentioned previously, there's 10 rows of roughly 36 trees in each of them orchards. So it's around about 360 trees per orchard. And then obviously here I've got, was it 10 rows of each? You got your grapes, your olives, the coffee, plus the hops are almost there actually. I think it's the next month or maybe the month after. Some of these are going to be actually ready to harvest, which is kind of cool. I got my lavender done, so yeah, that is pretty much going to be that area. Still to let, I may put a small crop field in there, and maybe another one at the far end. We'll have to wait and see. But let's tab through, because I do need this other tractor. But yeah, that is one thing I definitely miss, is doing some gardening. But
As
maybe
I
one
said,
day.
you're more than welcome to come do some here. I
Oh,
really
don't
hate it.
tempt me, don't tempt me. Yeah.
Should I send you my address, Billy?
Oh, my chickens are grown up. Good. They're starting to produce eggs again. Nice, 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 nice. I'm really waiting on some of my other animals to grow up, especially the goats and all that, and the cows. Oh, they're taking forever. But yeah, currently I have, what is it, a potato field being harvested in a contract. I've got a second field being weeded on a contract, and then I've got on the top of the hill there's an onion worker, which is on nearly 800, oh wow, I need to get up there with the trailer actually. It's getting quite full, so I need to get that unloaded soon. Obviously I can then get McCain topped up, I can get Frito-Lay sorted out, and then I'm probably going to end up with a fair bit off of that little field, so I'll probably going to need to get a storage place down for that at some point as well. Yeah, fun, fun, fun. Busy, busy, busy. But yes, here we go. But yeah, I went through yesterday a lot of the factories. I'm trying to get a lot of them topped back up. Obviously, where I've gone through the night is now sort of harvest time, so a lot of it's have to be popped on hold for the minute, so I can get the fields cleared and set up for the next lot. I have no idea what the heck I'm going to be doing next on these fields, but I really need to start thinking about it. Obviously, at the minute, I can do canola, alfalfa, clover. But yeah, I don't need peas at the minute. I'm really mainly focusing on products I need, so I'll probably do a field of canola. But then again, the nice thing is with doing contracts as well, you can actually get canola that way. But yeah, I'll probably do a field of canola somewhere, just so I can get the oil. And then, yes, things to figure out and what to do. It's hard. Oh, wrong field, wrong one. There we go. What are you sending me now? Dish code. Mr. Vikings is messaging me. It's kind of scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're so cute. Oh, wow.
I
Like,
thought you liked them.
uh, they look like almost like Maine Coon type parents. Big fluff balls.
Hey Dave.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
I'm not a big fluff ball.
Yes, you are.
How you doing?
Not too bad, you.
All right.
Good. Actually, that is a bit of a lie. I am not alright. I'm peed off and
No?
annoyed. Yeah.
What are you peed off and annoyed about now?
My internet. Obviously, we're getting new internet fitted, or supposedly, next Wednesday. The company's messaged me today saying that they cannot supply or cannot connect next week due to the underground network situation.
There's an underground network situation?
Yes, I'm guessing it's not quite right for the fiber that I want. So yeah, they're postponing the connection. So as
Oh.
of Tuesday/Wednesday, I don't know if I'm going to have any internet at all, apart from what's on my phone. So yeah, I have no
Cool.
idea if I'm going to be streaming or doing anything really.
Because you're having one shut off and another one not
Yeah,
turned on. Huh?
yeah. The other one's been shut off on on Tuesday, the current one, which runs out anyway. And then obviously we had planned the Wednesday for them to come in the morning to fit the new fibre, and yeah, now this has cropped up. It's like kicking the ghoulies, shall we say?
Yeah,
Yeah, so not
that's why
happy.
I kind of don't want to switch. I want to switch to mine to the new company in town, but I don't want something like that happening. You know?
Yeah, it's like, what's the point in offering a service if they don't know that the friggin' local network is crap or whatever? It's like, really? Or up to spec? I don't know the full details, but yeah. It's like, oh, really? Come on.
Yep.
You think if they're going to offer something, make sure that it's all there set up. The thing is, about a month or so ago, they actually came through and fitted each of the, because obviously there's like 5 tower blocks where I live. They actually went through, fitted all the cables onto each floor and all that. You would have thought they would have checked the local network to make sure that that was all okay as well. It's like, oh, you buggers. I got a few chosen words, but
Mm.
yeah, I won't say them during the stream for them, that's for sure. Uh, so yeah, I may have to find like a little pay-as-you-go dongle or something to use next week. So yeah, hopefully I'll know more by Monday what's going to happen. So there may or may not be streams next week by me,
Mm-hmm.
or the week after, or the week after. I don't know, but yeah, depending on what I can sort out between now and then. Joy. What
Fun
joy.
stuff.
Yeah. Hey there, Flying Cactus 64. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Right, let's keep on loading. That should be fine for now. Yes, onion harvest, and it's making me cry. Great. How about you? Yeah, overall not too bad, thanks. Not too bad, and thanks for asking. Right, let's go get this dumped off. This will actually probably fill up the 2 factories that I'm mainly after at the minute, so that's good. But yeah, the one thing I am really waiting for is my cows and goats to grow up so I can get some milk out of the buggers. They're taking forever. They really are.
Mm.
I need milk and cheese and stuff. But yeah, I think before the end of this in-game year, I want to get some pigs placed down and growing. I know it takes, what, about 3 in-game years, I think, for them to grow up before they can be transferred over to the truffle hunt, so yes.
Yep.
Definitely need to get on and do that. And I think I've got plenty of products in storage to make the pig food, so that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah. Need to get my ducks cleared soon. You're fine. They're still calves. Hey. I want to buy the game so bad. I'm gonna wait for a discount. Have you tried checking out places like CD Keys and stuff like that? They tend to do cheap deals on the games. I actually purchased the FS19 Ambassador pack from there, and it was a good price actually. Saved about £20 roughly off of the original thing, and it's everything is included in it. And I know a lot of people do it that way as well, but one thing to bear in mind is if you are purchasing games not from, should we say, reputable sites like Giants, Steam and stuff like that, be very careful. Because yes, you may find that it's a really old version that isn't supported anymore and stuff like that. So yeah. Right, let's do Heinz. Not Heinz. I want McCain first, then Frito-Lay. That's what I want. But yeah, I've been doing a little bit more tree placing as well around this area in particular, and I think that's what could be causing the lag actually. All of the trees and bushes, so I might have to be very careful on what else I place around here. But 8's fine for now. And I've got one on site. Ah, okay. Yeah, righty. Onions over here. There we go. That makes life so much simpler. Look at that. Wow. Imagine waiting for 60,000 litres of onions from the greenhouses. Oh, horrible. Having them in the fields. Actually, I just had a thought. Oh, who was it who was talking about it?
That sounds dangerous.
Oh, during X-Man stream last night, somebody was saying about the calcium carbonate. Who was it? Who was it? Dang. Can't think now. Farming trucker, maybe? I just suddenly thought of something. So he's saying that he's got the crusher set to distribute, and obviously the steel factory set to like priority 1, but it's not going there. I'm wondering if it's going to his glue factory first and being used up there. Didn't think of that last night. Dang. Because what you could technically do if you wanted to go to the steel mill first, set that to priority 1, glue factory 2, that would work. Dang. Yeah, but it should be working. Obviously, I've still been trucking a lot of the products from the stone crusher myself by hand. I haven't actually got around to setting it to distribute yet. And yeah, but as far as I'm aware, he's the only person that's mentioned about having an issue with distributing from there. And it's set up the same as all the rest, so should technically work. Right, Frito-Lay up here. I'm kind of starting to get to know where certain places are now. It's kind of cool and kind of scary. A lot of the sell points I still haven't got a clue on, so. But I was coming up here the other day and I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do. That's a little bit laggy around here. Why is that? Wow, holy heck, that just dropped dramatically. Maybe because these guys are still going. Oh, it's fine around here. That's interesting. But anyway, yeah, going up that hill, I think it was yesterday or the day before after my last stream. I was kind of having an idea of how I'd like it set out, and I'm kind of a actual road going up that hill, then matching in from at the top. I think that would be quite a nice idea. There we go. It's just got to get through and do it now.
Mm.
There we go. But yeah, I went through actually all of my mods that I've got in here. Removed a few that weren't being used. Also, I'm going to keep them in my folder or a separate folder in case if I need them later. But yeah, I think everything I've got right now is pretty much what I want and need in here. And yeah, my frame rate still keep going down, but well, it is what it is. I'm not going to focus on that. I'm just going to enjoy it as always. But yeah, that's terrible. Why are you so low there? So hopefully it doesn't show too badly in the stream for you guys. But yeah, that is a right nasty one. Mind you, saying that it is still recovering from obviously the update from the other day. But yeah, it'll get there, I know it will. There we go. But yeah, has anybody had any issues recently on the map since the update? Just out of interest. I haven't seen any issues or anything like that. But one thing is quite interesting is obviously during in the patch notes, I know Dave kind of covered it the other day and stuff. Obviously the new subgroup types for the animals are coming, or are now in, should say. So that could potentially add in new breeds of sheep, which is kind of nice, and possibility of even babies. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I highly doubt babies will be in.
Yeah, we can keep wishing though. But yeah, probably more it's like you mentioned the other day, is like this like the Polish, for example, sheep and Polish type cows and such. So yeah, I can see that being added. So with the new map, or more European animals, should we say? But yeah, that would be kind of cool. And who knows, they might even add in some long-legged sheep. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it?
What the heck is a long-legged sheep?
Really?
A sheep with long legs.
An alpaca.
What you're gonna...
Duh.
Oh.
Oh. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, you won't see those.
No.
Nobody likes alpacas.
Yeah. Hey, Washington farmer. Oh. But you never know what's going to come out next, really, do you? Obviously, we haven't got a clue when the next farm sim comes, if they're even going to do another one. They might just carry on with more and more DLCs for this one. Heck, it's been done in other games, why not this one? But yeah, that would be kind of nice, just to have some new animal types. Oh, 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 laggy. Stop it. Why is it so bad around here? It's not usually. Let me... Actually, I do need to go through and sort out my caches. I did have a look the other day, and yeah, I'm getting about 50 odd in one folder. It's like, yeah, ridiculous. There we go. That's a little bit better. Look at that. Yeah, sometimes I do find, if you are finding that you get lag in a certain area, just go in cab, tab around a little bit, go back to where you were, and it usually sorts itself out. This is one area I actually went through last night. I've added in trees to try and hide the free-to-lay a little bit, and enclose it in its own little area. But yeah, I'm wondering if all these trees are now going to cause me even more trouble. But I'm kind of keeping to using specific trees. So the ones I've got here, let me come into landscaping, trees. So the ones I'm mainly using are the big shagbar hickories. And then around the bottom, I'm obviously just using some dogwood. And that's the main two that I've been using. Obviously, around the area there is some like the birches and stuff like that, but those are the main ones I've been really using to hide these factories and such. And how is it going there, Mr. Surfing Cowboy Gaming? No alpacas in 7 days. Not yet. You never know. You might one day have a alpaca that's got his skin hanging off of it and eyeballs coming out attacking you. Who knows? That'd be kind of an interesting one. A zombie alpaca. Actually,
Nobody'd eat it.
That's kind of scary. Yeah, you could eat it as well. Maybe get a bit of wool, a bloody wool or something. I don't know, a blooded wool, should say, off of it. God, that's scary. Make a jumper out of it. Keep yourself warm in winter. Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Dang. This is not good. I don't usually have this much issues up here. Oh well. What's going on out there? And yeah, obviously if you guys don't follow Mr. Surfing Cowboy, make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. Thank you very much, Viking, again, for giving the
You're
shout-outs.
welcome.
Too early to tell, it's only 6:30. Haha, jeez. Now these... Ooh, let me turn all that off, because that's going to just bug me. Yeah, these Hispano modern trailers are great, but one thing I will say is some of these pallets won't load properly when they're on the trailer. I have noticed some of them have a slight funny unload trigger, but some go in, some don't. It's kind of a pain, but we'll get there. But yeah, the whole reason I wanted these those Hispano modern trailers is simply so I can actually place them at least one near the trigger and just have it constantly filling up the trailer rather than dumping the pallets out all the time. Right, come on you. Let's get back. We'll spit after Dave. Yeah, alpacas don't really spit there for Washington Farmer. But yeah, look at that. That's terrible. It's going to take you a while to get used to the time and fix your sleep pattern. Yeah, obviously you're back in Hawaii now, aren't you? Which is kind of cool. You lucky so-and-so. Maybe also having all of those hard helpers isn't going to help running at the same time. Oh, it's going to be fun. Yeah, I was on here earlier and I didn't have a single bit of lag, and all of a sudden start streaming and yeah, there we go, lag. Obviously, actually, we had my mother-in-law around yesterday, and was it Wednesday? I ordered a new cable to run through from the living room to the PC, and it's one of those flat ones, and I ended up getting that fitted, so it seems to be doing alright actually. The nice thing is we can actually now shut doors and stuff, so kitty cats aren't going to the toilet where they're not supposed to now, so it's good. Hey there, soft stuff, how's it going, bud? Just come in here a sec. There we go. Yes. Yeah, I ended up taking all those conveyor belts that I had placed down out. So hopefully that will help a bit, but yeah, there's still something bugging out a little bit in here. The funny thing is, it only seems to happen when I'm streaming, because I didn't have this bad earlier. What is going on? 6 FPS. That is bad. Out of interest, Viking, how are you getting on with your tests? Because I know you've got everything built up and running and stuff on your system.
Yeah. So, some areas I'm down to about 16 FPS. Other areas I'm at 45. It's mainly in the main city, so the one you are driving down to right now. And yeah, exactly. And also around my what's it called? My mining area.
All right.
I had some issues there as well.
That's weird. There you go. Literally, as soon as I got to the bottom of that hill, it's gone shot straight back up again. That is weird.
Yeah, I actually found
Gosh, I can go straight up, didn't I?
about 12.
Kind of want to keep an eye on the frame rate, see what it's like, but yeah, I know for me personally, oh crap. Yeah, I'm getting sort of low
And I
20s
also
for the most part.
see your textures is funky.
Yeah, they're a little bit. They're not drawn in properly.
I actually got that figured out together with T Miller.
What's that?
Was my graphic settings being too high?
Ah, okay, so let's see. Oh, Mr. X-Man, how you doing, sir?
And
Let's see what's he doing. I'm
surfing
doing
beat me
alright.
to it.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
And Mr. Jono, you're doing good. Glad to hear it. Quick question, if you're able to answer it, X-Man. Can you remember who was having the question about the calcium carbonate on the map and it not distributing? I had a mad thought about it. I can't remember who it was, but I have an idea. I think it may be going to a different factory first before going over to the steel factory. Tree farmer. Okay. Okay, I'll have to keep an eye out for him. Thank you very much for that. But yes, right. Come on.
He is not in here at the moment.
No. I'm not doing too bad there, Jono. Thanks for asking. Not too bad. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes and ears open for him. Alright, come on. Reload, reload. Let me go over to the desktop so you can see what's going on. Yes, I got the little wheel spinning and spinning, spinning. So, did you have to drop down the in-game graphics settings and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give this a try, see what it's like. Right, oop. Right, so we go into options.
What graphic card are you using, Billy?
The same as Dave's, so that's the whatever that is.
2070 Super.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously, this is what my current settings are. I've obviously got it on high custom, which is the default, whatever. So I think I might drop that down to maybe medium for a minute.
No, not there.
No, okay.
Just
the advanced graphics.
advanced graphics.
Please.
Oh, advanced graphics. There we go. Actually, I may come back out there. No, I don't want to save any changes. Options. Advanced graphics. Okay. Hit me.
Right.
See if we can make it a little bit better.
So let me fire up my game and then.
And obviously, if you guys want to do the same with you, if you find that you get a lot of lag, maybe you can copy these settings and see how you get on with it. It may help you.
Turn down your shadow quality. That's a big one.
Shadow quality. We'll pop
I put it
up
at low.
Ooh. Well, it's only got medium and very high.
All right, yeah, medium. Yeah, at least medium.
There's medium. Right,
Scroll down.
see. Righty. Yeah, because I literally haven't messed around with any of this. Terrain LOD
Right.
150, is that okay?
That's
Yeah.
I always put those are at low detail distance. I put them at 100.
100? So 100,
Object draw distance down to 100.
100. Resolution scaling 3D. Would that be 100 as well?
I put that as 100.
Yeah. Mirrors. 1, 2, 3. To be honest, you only need 3 on a truck, don't you? So.
I have mine at 7. I don't think the mirror is too much.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Texture filtering. I think mine is at 8.
Is it?
Oh, so is mine.
Okay, so pop that
Yeah.
at 8. Shadow map filtering.
Turn
Oh,
down
yeah.
your shadow. Oh, I see. See that?
What have you got yours?
I
You've
put
got
mine in
yours.
low. Yeah.
We'll
Now
start off
terrain
with low, and
quality
then
I'll
we'll
keep.
maybe up it later.
That's your huge one right there. Is your foliage draw distance.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Bring
Pizza
it back
time.
to 100. I mean, I designed the map to be viewed at 100. If you're going higher than 100, then you're
Yes,
going.
Viking, who's at 170.
Whoops.
It's gonna take some
Foliage
more.
shadowing, yes. Mesh, tessellation volume, whatever that's.
I don't know what that is.
Obviously, I've got mine.
Yeah, you got it cranked up.
I don't know what that is, but let's drop that down to 100. There's that realistic beacon light. I'll leave that on, it doesn't really matter. Texture resolution, I've got mine on high.
Yep, that's fine. Is there a very high? I think I have those on very high, the textures and stuff.
No, on mine it's just high.
Okay.
Max.
I have all the textures.
That's high. LED distance.
100.
Max type. Oh, that wouldn't help. Let's drop that down a bit.
Yeah, I don't know why
Let's
you
put
want.
50.
Cloud quality is high.
Yeah, I like the clouds. That's not too bad, is it now? Pretty good.
No, try that. I bet you it
High.
gets a little bit. It should get a little better.
Cool. Fingers crossed. Yes, I want to save the changes. And we'll give that a try again. See, this is what I want. It's like 60 frames on the map. That'd be nice again.
Oh, you won't get that.
Oh, I know. If only. Oh, there we go. We'll give that a try and see how that is. Da, 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 da. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. I always like to keep an eye on my log as well when it's loading in, whenever I do any changes or add a mod, just in case. Obviously, what I
We'll
will
play
do.
Elm Creek if you want 100.
Oh, bugger that, no.
There's
I've
62
played
frames.
that map enough, and variations of it is fine.
Now keep in mind, you might have to reload shaders based on your
Yeah.
changes.
Yep, so what obviously I'm going to be doing is I'll tab through all my vehicles in different areas just to cache it all in again. I get 70 to 80, but I have a super... Yeah, I know, show off. God, there's always one, isn't there? Oh,
Yeah, maybe it
there's
is.
only one. God. But to be honest, I think I've got mine locked at 60 anyway, so it won't go any higher anyway, so on mine. I know Mr. Reaper's showed me a couple of times during his streams, obviously, on how to unlock it and stuff, but I just leave it as it is.
Judging by photographs, his computer's worth more than his car.
Yes. Yeah. Yawn, I want to see some farming already. Okay, Neon, give us a sec. I'm just want to try and sort out some really nasty lag. I'll see if I can do it live, and maybe if somebody out there can get some help with that, it's great. It's obviously going to hopefully help me. Press F3 to unlock FPS. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, if you're not following Mr. Scurvy Hiya, make sure to click on that little name bit there and give him a follow. There we go. Let's see how that is then. Let's get rid of you. Well, it's nice and sunny. I like sunny.
Maybe you should try that key binding Don B is talking about.
Yes. No chance.
Ah,
Not
come
a
on, Billy.
chance. The only time I'd hit that combination is if I've done a complete stupid thing on the map and I have to close the game down. Right.
Do you do stupid things?
I
Oh
did
no, Billy.
yesterday. I had to do it a couple of times actually. Actually,
Oh,
while I'm here, just a quick one. Obviously, I did have a couple of people mention about how do you break these buildings. So there is a lot of these around these sort of funny looking buildings. Obviously some of the textures are a little bit off at the minute, but I'm not too worried really at the minute about it. But what you need is, obviously, first of all, to purchase the land they're on. The second thing is, in the Platinum DLC, under Skid Steer Attaches, obviously I know it's been mentioned a few times, there's the Paladin Rock Breaker. You're going to need to own one of them. Now, depending on whether you got the CSZ pack, this thing right here, this CSZ thing, in there is adapters that you can put it on different equipment, so like front loaders, wheel loaders, stuff like that. But this is designed for a skid steer initially. So obviously you're going to need at least a skid steer and this rock breaker next, okay? You could lease it, own it, whatever, it's quite cheap. And all you literally do is go up to the building, hit the old B key and turn the jackhammer on. And all you literally have to do is drive up to the building and you'll start hearing that drilling sound. Give it a moment. And what it'll do is that building will then disappear. Like that. And then leave that little pile of rubble. And you literally just go to each of your buildings and remove them that way. In addition to, obviously, these buildings... Let me go on to super speed a second. This is not going to be good for my frame rates, but it might help. Oh, I'm on 22, so that's not too bad at the minute. So obviously in addition, you got these rocks in the mining area. There's a lot of them scattered around in different places. You can do the exact same thing as long as you own this land. You can break these rocks the same way as the buildings. Also in some of the grasslands and the forest, there's also rocks there. Each will give you something different. So some will give you stone, some will give you gravel, and obviously the ones from the buildings will give you rubble. Obviously with the rubble, that can then be taken to PMS, the recycling building down the road here, and can be used to make glass and other products like plastic. Actually, that's probably what I'm going to be doing later on, is actually picking this up, because I do need some more plastic being produced over there. I found a couple of buildings not leaving rubble. Out of interest, Vortex, when you break them, do you have snow or anything on the ground? Because that is one thing that may prevent any rubble being produced. I know when during testing, I think it was Viking and T-Miller and all that, or maybe Surfing actually, were going through obviously on the server, and obviously they were in the forest, they had snow down, and obviously when they broke the rocks, yeah, that stopped it from spawning. There was snow on the... Yeah, that's probably what it was then.
Yep,
So,
can't have snow on the ground.
yep. Yeah, so that's probably what it is. So if you are going to clear them and you want the products from the buildings, make sure that it's in a period where there's no snow on the ground, yeah? Obviously I'm in August, it's nice and sunny. I'm actually getting 23. Look at that, 20, not too bad. So yeah. Make sure it's a nice clear day. Obviously it could be raining if you wanted to do it that way, but yeah. As long as there's no snow down, it's fine. Obviously, you could even turn that off and just let it run through, so yeah. I didn't know that. We'll keep that in mind. No worries, cool. Yeah, so that is literally all you need for breaking the rocks and the buildings and stuff around the map. A little skid steer and obviously that little Paladin rock breaker. The nice thing is you don't actually need to fold it up either. Because if you notice, you can unfold it and fold it. You don't actually need to unfold it to activate it. See, it works both ways. Yay! Anyway, right, so I am cashing in, so let me tab around a few of these vehicles. Obviously, I know some people mentioned about actually tabbing into the cars and vehicles as well can help, which it does,
Yeah.
believe it or not. Good.
Inside view, outside view, and then fly around the whole map. That also helps.
Yeah. So as you can see at the minute, my frame rates are slowly coming up in places. Also, I just seen a 25 there. Wow. The nice thing is I've got vehicles here, there, and everywhere, so I should pretty much cover most of the map, which is kind of nice. So let's do the inside.
And you could also go in and delete the gem cache and shader cache folder.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the files in them.
Where's that? But yeah, I'd probably, if I was to do it, I would have done that before coming back into the game, because obviously that's going to then
Yeah.
reshade it. So yeah,
Understand that.
Tab to somewhere else. There we go. So that's not too bad. Getting up to 26. See, that's with nothing currently running. There we go. And that's another area down by the mine. There we go. Yeah, just doing this maybe even like once a week, once a month or whatever is kind of good, because obviously it's clearing out and setting up your frame rates again. So, oh yeah, let's go with that one first of all, because he's in a different area. Oh, I seen a 30 there. Ooh, 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 38, 39, 40. Oh, I'm going to hit 40. I hit a 40. I seen it. Oh, jeez. I can be easily pleased, guys. I really am. Right, so back in the center here.
Yeah, sounds like it, Billy.
I am very, very easily pleased. And the nice thing is, if you even... Wow, holy heck. Pan right out with your camera, you can actually load in quite a lot as well. But wouldn't really recommend it. I'll bring it down. There we go. I think I've pretty much covered... Oh, there's one area I haven't hit yet. Come in as well. Right, you said fly around the map as well, huh?
Yeah, I usually
Okay.
do that.
Let's up you to maximum 14. Go for flight. Actually, I can check on everybody as well while I'm here. Haha! Let's see how Hartland's doing. Obviously, this is something as well I would recommend. Actually, what I might do is go through this trigger again and sort out all these pallets so they're in a nice little block. So technically what you could have is those Hispano modern trailers in a nice row there, auto-loading them straight in. I think I may do that. Whether it gets done, I don't know. But yeah. I might need to drop that down actually a bit. So a little bit fast. Actually, let's go with that one there. Okay, Bodine. Actually, I did see that pop up a little while ago. Oh. Okay. I will definitely have a read of that. I know, well, obviously I mentioned that alpacas don't really spit much, but yeah, they will spit if felt threatened. Wow.
Hey, KW.
Hey there, KW. How you doing, buddy? Actually, yeah, it's a bit slow. Go back up. Did I turn that off? Hang on. I did. That's why I'm not getting any friggin' speed going. There we go. I can actually see how the bridge is doing as well down here. I like Super Alpaca. Oh, look, it's built. Cool. Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm currently working on, actually. These two bridges. I need to get the products for the one down there. I own the little plot already. I just need to get the products down here, so... Yeah, it's getting there slowly. But yeah, that's not too bad, actually. There we go. Field 9. It could also be, actually, I was just thinking about is the crops changing. So that's another thing that's going to really affect your frame rates around the map. La 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 la. And obviously a minute ago I was up here with my little truck, and obviously I was getting the red line. Eesh. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But yeah, I know somebody was mentioning about Cargill. Oh, was it you? In fact, wasn't it? Did you get your animals sorted out yet?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
But oh, actually, let me check on them while we are speaking of it.
Because I was going to say,
So,
what was it?
yeah, I
Oh,
had a issue with my goats and my sheeps not getting any health. My goats, I got them sorted out with giving them goat food and not only grass.
Right, yeah.
Well, animals have to have all food types so they won't gain health.
Yeah.
And
So
that
if you're
makes sense.
Yep.
So that was actually also what I figured out, Dave. So yeah,
Yep.
and I see
Yep.
now my sheep is not gaining health, but I need to give them some sheep food.
Mhm. You
Well,
can
yeah,
you can still
yeah.
give them individual products, but you have to make sure that you give them each product line as well.
It's
Yeah,
best to
Group.
use the food because you
Yeah.
might fill up one too much and not get any in the other one.
Yeah.
I don't like the way they have that set in the game where it has to have where it only holds so much rather than individually hold the food type. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Even cows, yeah. Actually, with cows, you can just give them like your TMR, and you should be perfectly fine.
Yep. That is correct.
Yeah. That's about the only one that isn't an issue. Obviously, I know with chickens, I've just been giving them wheat or barley, at least a grain, and I've been getting perfect health each time. Same with the ducks. You can just feed them the little bit of grainage, and you should be fine. But obviously, with the sheeps, the ducks, not the ducks, the sheep, the goats, um, and some of these other animals that need those additional things, it's probably easier to set up maybe a one or two feed, one of the two of the small feed productions, or even set up Cargill if you're that far ahead, and yeah, make sure that they're getting each line like Dave says. Oh, and I actually own this field now as well. But yeah, I think that's enough flying around for the minute. I've pretty much hit everywhere now, so let's see if I can get some work done. And looking at the frame rates, it's not been too bad in most places. I was sort of checking it every now and again, and I've seen like that was hitting 30s in certain areas, so it's kind of cool. So let's get some of these guys up and running. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-bum-ba-bum. But yeah, it was something that was brought up actually during X-Man's stream. Is what is the point in Cargill really? Obviously, one, it will produce more than the smaller one. Let me come right down. There we go. Secondly, you can actually transport a lot of the animal feeds now in a bulk trailer. Unfortunately, I don't actually have it up and running, so I can't really show you. But obviously, on the inside where you would get your TMR, you can also get most of all of the other animal feeds, so like your sheep food, your goat food, stuff like that. You can get in a bulk tipper basically. The only ones that I didn't set up was the cat food and the dog food, so they still come out as pallets, so just bear that in mind. Obviously, if you add sacks into Cargill, you can actually then really get a huge boost on the productions as well. So that is one benefit to using the Cargill over the small ones. But I think it was JD or X-Man mentioned what you could technically do is set up maybe one in around or two wherever your animals are. So if you've got your sheep in one area, your cows in another, you could set up like one or two in each of those areas and keep them constantly producing the smaller through the smaller way if you wanted to. Obviously that's going to then output mostly pallets. But yeah, so each have their yeses and nos on using them, so it's literally entirely up to you guys what you want to really use. But yeah, at the minute I've got one of the small feed processors placed down up the top here. That's literally doing my goat food, my sheep food, TMR. Obviously TMR can go into a tipper, which is kind of nice. I think last night we figured out is the pig food and the horse food also comes out in bulk form from that. So who knows, maybe in the future that'll get an update to include the others to make life a little bit easier. Didn't even think about that when I was actually last in there doing an update. Maybe I should have. Oh well. But yeah, let's have a look at row one. Now that's cached, I can save you a sec. But yes. But yeah, I'm literally... Actually, you could even use one of the mixers actually for doing your TMR if you're doing cows. Obviously, one thing to bear in mind is it's not set up from the sounds of it to accept obviously like your alternate products, and ultimate products meaning like your clover and stuff like that, alfalfa. But I may look at seeing if I can figure out on how to add them in. Yeah, so I've got
What are you
sheep,
talking
goat.
about?
So with the, well, from what I understand from X-Man stream, because I haven't tried it myself, but the, you know, the feed mixing wagons in
Oh,
here,
those wagons. All right, yeah,
obviously they won't
yeah.
accept like your dry
No, they won't.
clover and stuff like
They're,
that. So I'm kind of
you'd
trying
have to
to
modify a wagon,
see if I can figure out how to modify a wagon to accept them.
and I don't know if it can be done or not.
Mm. Somebody mentioned that Maze Plus adds it in somehow. I'll have to see how they do that. But yes, I do need to get more dog food. I really need these meats. This is what I'm really focusing on. I want to get these sorted out. What have we got here? I can do the apples. I'm thinking peas. I should get some peas into the ground now. Also, I really want to get my deer food sorted out. I won't be activating that at any time. I'm going to get some peanuts. I need to get some carrots on the go. So, but yeah, if you're doing it through here, obviously this is probably the best way because it is adding in everything those animals need. What am I missing there? Oh, lobster. I haven't even got to lobsters yet. And whatever the other oil is. Coconut oil. Oh, okay. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, time to farm. Let me go get my other one unloaded quickly. That one I want. But yeah, I'll have to mention that to everyone. I think it was somebody on Facebook was having the same problem as Viking with the animal health. I have to have a look and make sure that he's using each product. Da, 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 da. But yeah, what's Mr. Dave got planned for today then?
Just playing.
Just playing? Cool. I'll come back to you in a minute. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I edited the Homer off of the in-game mod hub to do onions as well. And he's got a slightly bigger capacity as normal. While I'm here, I might as well just bump in and out of everything. Ooh. Little bit of redage there. Right, you should be actually finished now. Because I think you're pretty much at the end of the field, are you? Yes, good. Correct. Right, potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Lots of potatoes on the go at the minute. Obviously, one nice thing with these contracts, a lot of these, for anyone who wasn't aware who doesn't do contracts, you could actually get a fair bit out of a contract from the base game products. So you don't necessarily need to have every single crop you need in your fields. You could actually just have some of those additional ones that are added to the map and just grab them from these contracts when you complete them. That's how I've been pretty much doing most of mine. Right, so we've got 18 still to go. There we go. There we go, there we go. Here we are. But yeah, I think this one's going to take a while actually. Field 18 with potatoes, it's like, eesh. Hence why I got an edited harvester. Right. Let's cash all these guys in as well while I'm here. But yeah, I got my Pepsi factory built. I'm happy about that. I just need to get a few more products into there and get that that'll be up and running. So really waiting on like the cherries and stuff from the orchard, so I'll get there eventually. Utterly Epic Gaming, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, if any of you guys do come across any issues at any time, oh, was that not doing shout outs? Hang on a sec. I'm on the wrong screen.
No,
Hang on.
I'm not
Try again.
spelling it right.
Oh, okay. There we go. Helps if I'm on the farm sim screen and not my desktop. But yeah, if you're not following Utterly Epic, make sure to go over, give him a click, and yeah, definitely give him a follow.
You're welcome, Utterly.
Let's see how we're doing. Plenty of potatoes at the minute. Sunflower. See, what I might actually now do, start setting up like the oil factory to distribute. I've already got the flour distributing to where it needs to go. Okay, but that's going to be a nice little payday. It's a little bit slow. Actually, need to keep an eye on the compost as well. And if you weren't aware, this is where the actual compost will come out. Obviously, you can then use your compost on your fields if you wanted to, or make fertilizer, I think it is for it. So yeah, I am here to get educated. Well, yeah, definitely the wrong place. Now, I know I've showed it once or twice, but for anyone who wasn't aware, obviously the McCain factory has a special feature, and I'm going to show it while I'm here, because I don't really come over here that often. Now, obviously, if you have issues coming in and out of the factory because of the fence being a little bit close or anything, what you can actually do is remove it. Over here on the side of the building, you got this little bit right here. Oh, sorry. One sec. Fresh drink coming in. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Cheers, dear. Uh-oh. My wife was bringing me a fresh...
Thunderstorm.
Oh, cripes.
I just heard thunder coming in. I didn't know we were on the list. On the list.
I know the UK has a weather warning for this weekend, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, thunder and lightning and heavy rain and stuff. Anyway, just a quick one. So, obviously, if you come over here, what you can actually do, if I bring up the F1 menu, if you look in the F1 menu, the top left corner there, it says hide fence, and it's the left mouse button. Obviously, it may be different depending on your key bindings, but if you hit the left mouse button, the whole fence going around will disappear. You can actually drive in really easily. If you really wanted to, you could actually just come through and put another fence in there if you wanted to, or just leave it down. But if you want to bring it back, just come back over and it will bring the fence back. All it's literally doing is dropping it down underneath the map so you can actually get in a little bit easier. I know one or two people have already just sort of gone over, removed it, so it's dropped right down. But yeah, I like having the fence there. So it's going to be staying for me. But it is helpful if you're in a tight spot to get in without that fence being there. Right, I'm off now. Breakfast time, then the beach. You lucky so-and-so. You are very, very lucky.
Have a good one, Surfing.
But yeah, catch you later.
Later.
But yeah. Obviously, another good way of obviously bringing up your frame rates is getting stuff off of the map. I know a few people have mentioned about obviously getting products from the mine taken out, put into a silo so it's not drawing in and stuff like that. That's another good idea. Obviously, get these piles cleared when you're breaking rocks in the buildings could help as well. Also, pallets. If you've got any loads of pallets laying around, that's another thing that's going to suck up your frame rates. But yeah, at the minute, it's sort of hit and miss. Hopefully it'll just get better and better and better. Yeah, clearing these buildings might help as well a little bit, so yeah. I'm having beach withdrawals late. I'm not surprised, but yeah, go have some fun, Mr. Surfing, and enjoy your breakfast, buddy. There we go. Yeah, what I'll probably do is later on is I'll come through, I'll clear all these piles and stuff. And then get them into PMS. Ooh, get some plastic going, finally. Go. I do have 3 other buildings near the sawmill as well I want to clear. While I'm here, I might just teleport over there actually. Just to be cheeky, because it's a little bit of a long drive and I really can't be bothered driving all the way over there at the moment. Then again, I could always try out my trailer as well, thinking about it. I've had a trailer on the main farm for friggin' ages. I've barely used it. Actually, originally got it to transport some chicken pallets. Obviously, in the CSZ pack, they got some like chicken transport cages. They're lovely, but I couldn't get them to unload into the butcher, so I thought, hey, bye. As simple as that. Oh, why have you paused? There we go. So yeah, I've got the trailer there, but just standing doing nothing. So I might actually go grab that in a sec. But yeah, I actually tried sorting out my wheel yesterday as well, or last night. I kind of spoke to Mr. Wheels briefly in Discord. He mentioned obviously he's actually run his wheel without the pedals. Makes sense. Obviously what he did is basically unplugged the pedals and then rebind the accelerator and brake. So I did that last night and I just couldn't get on with the key binding I had it. So I may have to go through again and change that. I've currently got the accelerator on the right paddle and then the brake on the left. So yeah, it's not quite right when you're going around corners and stuff like that. It's hard to keep the acceleration going, should we say. So I might have to look into something else for that, or actually try and figure out what's going on with my pedals and get them fixed. Right, here we go. I don't know if this has got a ramp. I'm hoping it does. There we go. Yeah, obviously if anybody was having issues or weren't sure about the fishing side of things as well, if you actually go back to my Wednesday stream, I showed it off a little bit there. But yeah, I think over the weekend what I'll try and do before I lose all of my internet is do an updated video for the editing of the Hispano modding container pack. Obviously the little video I've got up there at the minute is slightly dated, and there is something else that does need to be edited in there, so I'll probably do that over the weekend if I can. But obviously I did cover that on Wednesday stream as well. Oh, am I going to launch myself off? Please, 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 come on. Let's get some air. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes! Okay. Like I said, I'm easily pleased. And hats off to you too there, Mr. Tech Mike. How you doing, sir? Ooh. Funky. Right. Oh. Get you up on here. That's fine. Nope, I don't want the Kubota, I want the truck. There we go. X. I'm going to strap you down if I can. There we are. Hopefully you won't go anywhere. You're waking up? Nice. Nice bit of air there. Yeah! The only thing that kind of screws your frame rates up a little bit, going all this quick.
Be right back.
Oh, okie dokie. Yeah. That wasn't too bad, was it? Coming the other way, that is really cool. Get the speed right up, and then jump off. Is you can get some definitely get some air there. There we go. There we go. But yeah, currently I'm using my keyboard and mouse. If you hadn't gathered, so if I do go around the corner and it looks a little bit naff, that will be why. I haven't even got my wheel connected up today, which is unusual for me. Who's full there? It's the canola. The canola dude. But yeah, how you doing there? Apart from waking up there, Tech Mike. And where is the tractor? Oh. Cats, you smell. Jeez, I think one of the cats has just been to the bathroom. Oh man, that rings. I don't know what's worse actually at the minute. Our cats, after they've been to the bathroom, or our downstairs neighbours. Oh yeah, the smell that was coming up here from downstairs earlier, that was minging. You need to add speed bumps. That's okay, I know how to edit the i3Ds to remove them. To be honest, I'm kind of funny that the people have actually lasted this long. They just don't look quite right, but how you, yeah. I almost feel like I want to go in and remove those little people dudes. Yeah. Hey ho. But at least my touchwood so far, internet's been behaving. Is there going to be a fix for the placeable animal food productions? What do you mean, a fix? Wasn't aware there was an issue with them there, Tech Mike. You thought people... No, they're still there. They are still there, and I've got the updated version as far as I'm aware. There we go.
What? The bridge?
The old bridge, yeah.
I made them invisible, but because it's on a thing, they come back visible, you know. I didn't want to...
They're too far down the group,
Yeah.
are they? Is that what it
I don't know.
is? Yeah, the peeps are still there. Ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen this, it's really kind of cool. Da-da-da-da-da. Obviously, you got either end. There is these little security guard buildings, I suppose is the best way to call them. If you actually walk up to them and hit the old left mouse button, obviously the barrier is shut down and the bridges actually raise up. But yeah, still got those little people there. Isn't that cool? Obviously, then what you can actually do is actually drive through and yeah, go underneath. So cat food, dog food, and etc. can be picked up out of the silo. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. The cat food and dog food are gonna stay as a pallet form. Regarding the other products that are in the small one in particular, they're going to be probably staying as they are. There may be an update for adding into a bulk tipper, but if you've got Cargill built and up and running, that will actually output bulk products for most of those animal pallets, or animal products, should say, already. But obviously, if you've got like animal, cat food and dog food in a silo, then you've got a silo placed too close to the production, and that's what's causing that issue. And you probably won't be able to get them back out. Not without editing the silo itself. But yeah, dog food and cat food, especially, in my opinion, should stay as they are. All the rest could obviously be changed if need be. You're playing with the original build. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like Dave says, obviously they're just maybe too far down or whatever. Right. There we go. That's the bugger I want. Nope, I wanted the car in front. There we go. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, all of those products will spawn out their tech mic. Obviously TMR, pig food, and I think it's horse food, can be taken out with the pipe. Hang on a sec. With a tipper trailer. Let me jump over here a sec. Because I know personally I've been able to come over to this pipe and get my TMR out of it. Obviously on the other side, as long as it's not being blocked, you do have the pallets that spawn out as well. Now, one thing to bear in mind, if you're using any of the conveyor belts, it will not work with this. For the simple fact, the pallets spawn too low, so it would need to be edited so it's spawning them higher if you wanted to use the belts. I've already tested that and yeah, failed. Yay, sheep food. But yeah, it's quite easy just to come along here with a tipper, or not a tipper, a autoload trailer and transport them to your animal pens. Hey there, Mocky, how you doing, buddy? Oh, heck. Hey, let's come down here a sec. Not doing too bad overall there, Mocky, thanks. Not too bad. Is there a better Google document on input and output? Obviously, the only one available is the one that Viking Streaming did, which is on his Trello. And so far I haven't heard anybody having any issues understanding it. It's actually very, very straightforward. To be honest, it shows exactly what plot it's on, if it's even on the plot, what products go in, what come out. It is really, really simple. Well, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, crash. Ooh, look, there we go, recover! And I didn't stop, look at that. Uh-huh. I'm good. See, I'm good. Gets confusing. I think it's quite easy, actually, personally. Right, straps. X. Let's have a little look, shall we? Desktop. Let me bring that SGA mods. Yeah, so if you guys are not familiar with the Trello, obviously exclamation mark SGA will give you the link to this website. Obviously here, originally this is obviously each of the different SGA members who have created mods for FS22 and so on. Also, you got Mr. Dashnet, myself, NBC, T Miller, Surfing, Winston, X-Man, and all that. Green Thumb, woohoo! And Reliant Robin. Obviously, Viking Streaming here has his little Trello set up. He's got a few mods on there. A lot of documentation. He's been a superstar actually with this. Also, in addition, there is Dave's animal information spreadsheet. You just literally click on that, come over to here, and this tells you all about all the different animals, what stages they need to be when they go to the butcher shop, and the pigs, for example, when they can actually go over to the truffle hunting right there. Very, very simple and easily to read. Coming back here, so obviously Mr. Viking Streaming, just click on his face, click on the Trello there, and right here there is a document. Obviously in here there's multiple documents actually. I would highly recommend you actually reading through this because it does give you a lot of information on the stuff that should be on the map, stuff that shouldn't be on the map as well. And that is the big one, the stuff that should not be used on the map right here. So yeah, if you've got any of these, I would definitely recommend pulling them out. I know some people have been asking about the Real Dirt mod, why is it in the list? The main issue is if you're running on a 16x map, is you are going to experience a lot, and I mean a lot of frame rate drops. Obviously you've seen mine without it today, and I'm dropping down to what, 8-9 frames a second, going up to maybe 30. So yeah, imagine that on the entire map that was low. So yeah, I wouldn't definitely recommend it. And then obviously if you scroll right down, you got these charts set up as well. Obviously you got the one for the factory, so you just click on the link, they go right there. And this will actually bring up this spreadsheet that Viking has spent hundreds of hours on setting up for you guys to make life a little bit easier. I wonder if I can go a little bit bigger scale. Oh, okay, yeah, go away. Now, obviously, if you are looking for a specific product, say for instance corn, you can actually do Control F. So F for Freddy, and then type in here, say, so if you're after, let's go for that top one, pig food, for example. Oops. It should be in the here. Close that a minute. Come in here. Come on. There it is. Control F. I'm going to do. It helps if I can spell pig food. Obviously, that is then going to go through the entire worksheet, or just that worksheet, so the tier 1 stuff, and highlight anything that says pig food. Now, in right here, you can see where it's being made. So it's going to be made in the animal food production. Obviously, it's got a nice little picture of what it is, what tier it's going to be, plus what you're going to need as an input to make that pig food. So you're going to need corn, sorghum. Obviously, these should, I think it would be nice maybe if there was a way of separating them. So you had, say, barley spelt correctly and set as a grain, wheat set as a grain, then peanut as a protein, stuff like that, root crop. I think that might be a nice addition. I don't know. It's just me. But yeah, you could easily do it that. And personally, I think that is set up pretty simply for anyone to understand. So if you're having issues, that could be maybe you, just not understanding it. But yeah, I think he's done a great job there. It looks pretty professional. So you can make up your own if you wanted to. But yeah. Yes, it definitely looks good. Obviously, I haven't. Oh, we do have that actually. It's in the mod folder, isn't it now? But yeah, Also, you can then go into there if you wanted to look there for pig food as well. Obviously, it should highlight it, just scroll through, and yeah, obviously nothing there. I do know that Cargill, which is tier 4, should have it highlighted because it obviously does pig food as well. Oh, there we go. Helps if I highlight it. Pig food, pig food. It's not going to highlight, but it is shown there anyway. But yeah, looks good to me. And obviously Cargill is tier 3, which is going to be on. Obviously, he did also add in say it is buildable. You can actually see exactly what is buildable there, what plot it's on, and obviously if it needs a booster to increase your productions. But yeah, that looks perfectly fine to me there, Tech Mike. It really does. So not sure what issues you're having understanding it. And as far as I'm aware, nobody else has had any issues. But yes, I am not, but Dave was nice enough to add a link to the Trello. Yep, that's very true. And obviously some of the, people like MP7 Reaper and some of these other people who do mods as well, if you actually go through some of the other members, they will have links to those people as well, like Aussie Kanga as well. So yeah, you have all kinds of issues. Yeah, it's probably just you. So like I said, it looks very simple to me. It's easily understandable, and I don't think anybody else has had an issue. So probably just you, then, Tech Mike. Sorry.
And back.
Welcome back, sir.
So, what is Amethyst talking about? Anyway, you could put what the amount of the inputs are.
Yeah, so on your factory spreadsheet, obviously you got like your
Yeah.
oh, barley. By the way, needs to be check some of the spelling. It's spelled wrong in pig food. Yeah, so obviously where you got like the columns showing what crops go into each factory.
Yeah.
I think what he's asking is there a way of adding in another column saying how much can go into that factory of that product? So say for instance 200,000 litres of barley and,
Yeah, and then,
200,000
then
of this,
I'm,
200,000 of that.
Then I will have to go over each and every one of them.
Yeah.
Well, it can be done, of course.
Yep.
Not this weekend. I have a family event tomorrow, and a friend of mine have birthday Sunday, so
Yeah,
it's
see,
not going to be this weekend.
Yeah, it's not be straight away, but yeah. Oh, that's a good idea, but yeah, cool. Yeah, he will try and get that sorted out for you as well at some point when he's got a free moment or a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Obviously, one thing to bear in mind as well, some of that stuff may get edited later. Obviously, where Dave hasn't quite got that far, he may not necessarily realise just what small capacity certain things have compared to others. So you may end up changing it or dropping down the capacity. So just bear that in mind as well.
Oh.
I know what Dave's like. I've been around far too long. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately it's a bad habit for him.
With all kinds of stuff, it's called ADD and a learning disability. Right, yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, obviously, hopefully I didn't offend you or anything, Tech Mike. Yeah, I do know that you have learning issues as well, but yeah. But yeah, obviously, in my opinion, I think the spreadsheet is pretty simple. I don't know how much simpler it could be for people to understand, but yeah. Obviously, this is also another point for all these streams as well. Is if you do have a problem where you're not understanding something on the spreadsheets, obviously you can reach out to us because obviously Dave obviously created the map. I was nice enough to be able to help him with the production, so I know a fair bit. Also, we've got Viking in as well, who's gone through all of the productions to make that spreadsheet, so he knows a bit as well, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out in the community that can help as well. So you're definitely not alone if you need help, that's for sure. I know that was a couple of weeks ago you were having issues trying to get the bridges built and obviously get the trigger. Obviously that is kind of tricky on some of these because the areas are very, very small. Now obviously for anyone who is new to the map, whether you're watching and lurking out there right now or you're watching the video later on YouTube, because obviously this is where I put all my video streams on my YouTube channel. If you're unaware, there's 6 bridges on this map. On most options they can be built, but there is 1 or 2 where they're already pre-built, so you don't really need to worry about them. But I can actually come into here and actually show you the plots you need to own, and as you can see they're very, very small. So obviously if I pan out and you go right there, you're not really going to see them very clearly, but yeah, you will literally need to have or own plot 160, and there's going to be a bridge going across there. 159, and that's the bridge that I've actually just literally finished building myself. Obviously these are actually very, very cheap. For me, 159 is only 41,000 to purchase. 21,000 for 160 because there are tiny little plots just big enough to get those triggers on. So that's 1 and 2. If I come across here to where the fairgrounds are, now this one is going to be a little bit more expensive, but you'll need to own plot 103, and it's literally going across the river here towards the past the fairgrounds. So that's going to be number 3 bridge. The 4th one coming up the river here is going to be going across from the vehicle dealer, which is right here, over to plot 1. So you'll need to own plot 1. It's literally on this corner right here, and it goes across right there. So that's what, bridge number 4. In addition, there's 2 more. There's a bridge going across from 65 here, across into this little forested, roaded area. So you'll need to own plot 65 for that. And then finally, you'll need to own plot 20, and that's got another bridge coming across here. So as long as you own 20, 65, 1, 103, 159 and 160, that is all the bridges that are built into the map. In addition to that, what you could actually then do is add other bridges around, but that's entirely up to you. But that's the 6 ones that are in the map that you would need to own. But yeah, it is, I can see where you come from. There are tiny little plots. I would have gone in and purchased, like, for example, plot 14, 13 to try and get that one bridge, and yeah, or 158 and 157. I would have maybe gone for those and thought, okay, maybe, but yeah, I can see where you're coming from. But yeah, there are tiny little plots, those ones in particular. But being around for quite a while and obviously helping Dave and such, yeah, kind of get to know things. Right, who was red? Oh, my little potato harvester. Okay, crap. I need me truck and trailer. Thinking about it, where's my onions? There. But yeah, no, that was one big thing that you were having. Even the texture slowly-ish coming in. Just get rid of that frame rates because that's just going to keep bugging me. I'm going to keep watching it. But yeah, the bridges are kind of tricky. You
If that can be to any help, Tech Mike, try to take a look on this Google sheet.
Yeah, that's one that I just literally went through a minute ago. He obviously where Tech Mike is, like he said, got learning difficulties and stuff. It's kind of hard to understand some of the stuff. But yeah, that's the whole point of the streams as well. Like I says, it is to help you guys out. Not obviously not just Tech Mike, but any of yous. If you do have an issue on the map, you're not understanding how something works, or something isn't working the way it should be, reach out to like myself, Dave, or any of the other streamers on the map, even like Mr. Wheels. We will try and help, because we're always in people's chats, and if we can help, we will, and point you in the right direction, we will. I know I'm usually lurking in a lot of streams, and I know Dave does as well. But yeah, I'll try and answer. If I don't know, I'll even reach out to Dave and say, Dave, what's this? Or Viking.
I know nothing.
You know nothing. I don't know about that.
Isn't that what you used to?
I'm always saying I know nothing, and I still know
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, right. You know a lot, buddy.
I just ignore him.
Okay, fine. I
Okay.
almost know nothing. How about that? Is that better?
No.
Dang it. But yeah, I think now that I've done a lot, obviously, with the productions, thanks to Mr. Dave and that, and I'm starting to understand different things. I think maybe not this time or this game iteration, whatever, but maybe the next one I'll look into doing my own little map as well. I don't know yet. But don't quote me on that, anybody, okay? It's just a maybe. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool.
Very, very fast to just claim that, huh? I was
We will
just,
see. But yeah,
I was
Dave.
just hovering over the click button.
Yeah, but to be honest, Dave has mentioned about it before, and I have thought about it in the past as well. But yeah, maybe next time around, I will. The next farm sim, if they do another one, I might look into doing my own little map. At least one. It'd be nice something to say. Yep, I've done it. I can now understand where Dave comes from regarding all this, that, and the other. So maybe a little 4x or something. I think that'd be kind of nice.
That map should be called Alpaca Valley.
Oh no, that's a horrible name. Where the heck am I going? All the way down there. Okay.
Alpaca Acres.
Why does it have to have
Yeah.
alpaca in it?
Why
Now,
do you think?
obviously, yeah. If Giants bring out alpacas, here we go. I'll make a deal. If Giants bring out alpacas in the next game, I will do a map. How about that? And you can clip that and keep it.
Sorry.
See, now he's going to say the clip isn't working.
Can we send that to Giants?
Yes. Send it to Terminator and all the guys at Giants. And the next
Roger
farm
that.
sim game, if they add alpacas, I will freaking do a map. How good it'll be, I don't know. Might just be a blank map with a big alpaca island in the middle. There you go. Lots of water.
Alpaca Acres.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing the. Yeah, I think also it depends on your graphics settings, Mike. I know it's not as bad in 22, but in 19, the lands for me personally, when I was playing like PV County on my laptop, you didn't really see. I'm trying to think if I remember right. Come in here a sec. Obviously, you can see here you got the little line going around the border around the fields and that. I think. I'm trying to remember now the way it was.
Here we go.
I don't think you could actually physically see those lines on a lower system. Oh, great! Dang it! Now you've done it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I think those lines, depending on your graphic settings, sort of get smaller or bigger and stuff. So yeah, it can make it kind of hard to spot those little boxes.
So where is Mr. Terminator?
Am I going to regret
Right.
saying that? But no.
Right here.
To be honest, I think it would be a nice learning experience to understand the mapping side of things and actually getting it in-game. It definitely wouldn't be having 92,000 trees on it, that's for sure. Maybe a couple of small... I'm kind of now getting an idea. See, now you've gone and done it. I'm thinking of maybe a couple of nice forestry areas in different... Maybe one at the top of the map, one at the bottom, something like that. Now the thing is, what fields would I go? Would I go with odd-shaped ones, square ones? Well, that's the thing. A mixture of the both. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to start making a little list of things that I like. So. Why does this have accident? Yeah. Why does the sun rise? Yeah, exactly. Oh. Dang it. Wish I hadn't said it now.
That's to Mr. Terminator.
But yeah. It would be nice to actually do a map. But obviously the biggest issue is time. That is why I'm not saying, yes, I'm going to do one right now, because I just do not have the time to be able to do it. But who knows when the next farm sim comes out? I might have tons and tons of time. And obviously, Mr. Dave spent, what, good couple of 1,000 hours just creating this map alone. So, yes.
I saved the best for last.
Now, this is one thing, yeah, you did, that is for sure. One thing I would love, and I know it's a complete pain in the butt for modders, map makers to use, is the train system. I would love to have a map that has a properly working train that you can actually utilize more in game rather than just using it for a freaking sell point. It's like one of the ideas or thoughts that I had when Dave was creating this one, and he mentioned about a lumber yard and possibly adding the train system in, is I was kind of like visualizing something similar to what's on the Silverrun map, where you got the train coming through but have it stopping off to unload the logs and stuff in the sawmill area. That was the sort of thing I was actually thinking of. How it would be, you have like big piles of wood here, big piles of wood there, and I think that would be kind of nice. But then have factories where you can only access them using the train system. I think that'd be kind of a nice idea as well. But yeah, it's kind of mad some of the ideas I've had over the last year or so.
The big thing with that is you put down, then you can't move factories. They all have to be pre-built in.
Yeah, that is
the
thing.
Train system.
But yeah, maybe like just a couple where you could just have them set that way, and then have obviously all the rest scattered around the map and such. But yeah, that would be kind of cool. Or even like a storage, maybe, for example. There we go. I need to stop thinking now, so yeah. My brain's starting to go into overdrive on ideas.
Help.
Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I've got a lot of learning to do, so I think I may have to start getting into the editor and just start playing around a little bit more. But yeah, by the way, I'm actually going up onto that mountain over there. That's where I'm heading, if anyone was interested. That's where that potato harvester is at the moment, who's currently stopped. See, another thing as well, looking at the roads, what sort of road system would I do as well? Because that's a lot of painting.
Oh, crap.
Yes. You have 5 minutes.
Well, I'm already up, but I
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
disable the 7 days to die
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
overlay.
But yeah, guys, big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming today and lurking and such. Hopefully on Monday I'll know a little bit more what's happening with regards to internet for Wednesday and further on. Yeah, it's going to be a pain if I can't get to do some streaming and stuff. Alright. Frickin' internet companies.
Gotta love them.
No, we don't.
Gotta love to hate them.
My issue with the your issue with the Gugushi is trying to see what goes where. For example, planks and what buildable factories take them. Oh yeah, what you could actually do, like I was saying there, Tech Mike, is if you do Control, so left Control F on the document, F for Freddy, and then type in whatever you're trying to look for, you can actually search for that particular product. Obviously, if it's a builder item, it may not necessarily pop up, but you could just scroll through and have a look at the different buildables.
He cannot find the buildable materials, but he can find a screenshot
Yeah,
from
that's what I meant.
each buildable factory
Yep.
that are built into the map.
Hey, Mr. JWB, how you doing, buddy? There we go. That's him half done. Right, let me stop you there a sec. Let me go unload the other guys quickly. Oh, wrong one I want. But yeah, how you doing there, buddy? Yeah, at the minute I've actually got the logistics center getting pretty well filled up with builder products. I actually went through the drywall. I had so many. I actually made a fair bit off of them. uh, yeah, I had that many, and obviously it's not really used that much in the builders, so that's another good way of making a little bit of money as well, guys. If you've got, like, say for instance, tons and tons of metal in storage, take it out, take it over to a sell point, make some money. I asked Viper last night because there's no mention of where clean fill goes. So clean fill, you can either sell direct to the landfill. It can also go into the large concrete factory, if you're wondering. It's used as a substitute for gravel. Apart from that, that's it. Right, so we've got just over a minute, so let's go get this guy unloading. Then we're going to go over and see what Mr. Dave is up to today. Obviously, he said he's going to be doing a bit more farming. So, yay.
Yay.
There we go. But yeah, you're more than welcome to message me as well, or their Tech Mike if you are struggling with something. I'm sure Mr. Viking doesn't mind. Either drop it in Discord or something. You're more than welcome to, and I'll get back to you about it. So let's go to the ending screen quickly. Get some credits rolling.
If that could help your tech, Mike, please feel free to pop into Discord, and I would gladly give you a rundown through the factory sheet.
20
Yeah.
seconds.
Oh no. Where's Dave? No! Dash net. There he is. Right then, guys, have a great rest of your weekend anyway. Obviously, I will be back at my usual time on Monday for my couple of hour stream. Until then, let's go over and see what Mr. Dave is up to. He's literally going live. There we go.
I'm
But
live.
here we go. Bye for now.
Late as
Have a good
always.
one.